Okay, time for more Amstrad action, more games, and where we left off, we got started. We were at Zania, just because disc only game even, no cassette option, which is unusual. Anyway, let's get started. Yeah. Disc only games are still in their infancy on Arnold, but already it is becoming clear that it is very much the future for bigger and better programs. This arcade adventure is set in a large, detailed, scrolling background where our chunky hero, I see what they did there, has to recover a lost chest of gold. Despite Percy's corny name, the land which he wanders around is realistically and attractively presented. There are many colourful and well-drawn features that can be walked in front of, behind, or over. The most impressive thing is the use of perspective. The landscape has real depth, so that when Percy walks onto it, he gets smaller, and when he walks towards you, he gets larger. When PV does walk up and down, he does it in diagonal directions, and this can prove inconvenient when you are trying to walk around or into things. When Percy tries to walk off the edge of the screen, or sometimes before that, the screen will scroll in whichever direction he's headed, accompanied by the constant whirring of the disk drive. So it's loading from the disk every screen transition. Now PV can get about the place. He'll find objects which can be picked up, although he can only carry 2 at a time. Each object is used for allowing you to enter a new area of the game, although some of the connections are extremely weird. For instance, a telephone lets you approach a castle via a path, while an apple lets you walk over a bridge. Yeah, it sounds like it makes perfect sense. That means that most of the problems in the game have to be solved by trial and error rather than deduction, detracting greatly from the interest. Much frustrating time is spent trying out different objects, which you sometimes can't identify, only to find the answers completely illogical. There are quite a number of areas to be opened up, all in the same manner but with a different object each time. If you aren't carrying the right thing, it's indicated by the border flashing red. But if you are, it turns green, allowing you to pass. Sometimes these sections take you behind objects where you can't see what Percy is doing, and here the computer takes over automatically, taking him through to the new area. The only threat to Percy are the birds that flap about. They're rather slower than Hitchcock's film variety, but they're even more vicious. They sap the strength gauge, which ends the game if it reaches 0. Immunity to their slow motion attacks is provided by a supply of capsules that are available in only a limited supply. It's an admirable effort towards breaking new ground in disk software, but still needs improvement before it becomes a good game. The graphics are excellent, but the limited nature of the gameplay and lack of sound, just a few bird tweet noises, leaves something to be desired. This is certainly the way software should be heading, but as yet it's still a lot of money to pay for a product that isn't quite right. Second opinion. There are some excellent graphics in this game, colourful, detailed, realistic. Unfortunately, the gameplay just doesn't live up to them. There was little to do beyond ducking the birdies and picking up the bizarre objects that gain access to other sections of the game. Sad, really, because I had the feeling that it wasn't far away from being a real success. Good news. Large playing area. Good graphics and perspective effect. Hopefully a sign of better things to come. Bad news. Gameplay relies on trial and error, not good in an adventure. Very little sound. Diagonal up and down movement can prove frustrating. Graphics 77, Sonics 11, Grab factor 62, staying power 51, overall rating is 56%. Yeah, okay. So let's try the game out then. See. Let's see what we can get. I haven't even set this emulator up yet, have I? Updated 253 and oh. Zero the cassette volume because we don't want cassette volume. Not really in cassettes at the moment, but it's a helpful thing to remember. Okay. And is it capturing? It's not capturing, because of course it's not. There we go. Okay. Free fail. If I remember, I ran that. And I think it worked. Then, oh right. Might have used another different version, did I? Let me check here. No, I've only got one version. Because I didn't write down what I'd used, so I'm guessing it must have been obvious. Any other files to load here? No. Didn't bar CPU bit, did I? That probably won't work. No, of course not. Oh, that's right, yes. You don't want to scroll the screen when running it, that's right. For whatever reason, it uses defaults. There we go. So yeah, don't scroll the screen before running the game. They'll screw it up for reasons. Okay. Oh, these are the birds. Ow. Ow. Yeah, off we go. Bridge. Oh, we got the right object apparently. Off we go. Guess go down. He's getting bigger. These items we can pick up. No? What is this over here? Apparently nothing. Oh no, bird. Can't move that way apparently. Oh hey, a sword. A sword. Oh, it looks like a mug over there. Nothing. You can't go up or down, huh? Oh, oh, ow. Oh, one right object and one wrong one? I have no idea what that means. I'm dying. I don't think I need this because that's what got me over the bridge, I think. I've been mentioning an apple across the bridge. Yeah, this is how you move diagonally. Oh, mug. Back this way. Still don't make any difference. Just gonna get my ass kicked by the birds. No. Ow. Do I need the apple to actually get back over? Really? This is a game. Ow. Yeah, you need the item to go across every time. Wonderful. It's one of those games. Oh, there's the windmill. Look at it, it moves. It's animated. Perhaps I should have left the sword back over there. Yeah, that makes sense, I think. Across the bridge. We make our way back. Across we go. Again. And over we go. Back to this fence that apparently we can't walk around or just, no, just climb over because that would be too easy. Here we go. Oh, we're doing it automatically. Sword here. We go. You go do this automatically. Still take damage. Going through cutscenes. Oh, jeez. Okay, you got more items hopefully to get over here. If I remember. At least we'll check to see anyway if they are. Ow. If I survive. Is that apple we don't need anymore? It's the thing we had before. Have we used this or not? No. It's the only item left. This is not an item. Oh, we got more over here. What else was over here? Nothing. Okay. Okay. Left garbage behind. Oh, more garbage. Go on, up, up, up. Off he goes. Okay. I don't know why you can't just walk through, so you don't need a bottle to go through an open gate. What is this? Oh, we've got a castle here. No, can't go any further along here. Oh, we need an item apparently. It's not what I've got now. Ow. Oh, I can drop the... Yeah, I guess I need the sword. Oh, jeez. Diagonals not work very well. No? Do I need the mug? Yeah, it's going up left, by the way, just in case anyone's wondering. This is down right. It's even weirder. Keep walking. No? What item am I missing? What haven't I picked? What haven't I noticed as an item? I suppose this is another path up the top here or anything. Okay, this is another path up there. I don't know if we need a different object for that or not. I don't know. No? Yeah. Oh, just found the telephone. I just didn't even notice it there. Oh, game over. We did. The telephone in the middle of the field here. Oh. That's certainly a game. Ah, we'll move on to the next game then. It was interesting. Probably needs a bit more work really, but yeah, it's an idea, I guess. Alright. Yeah, we did One Man and His Droid last time. The next game is Contraption. This is a game. Yeah, Contraption. Mad professors once tried to rule the world, or bring dead bodies back to life. The star of this game contents himself with feeding golden apples to his contraption. What it actually does isn't clear, but it really gets through those apples, making your job of collecting them very tough indeed. There are 10 screens on each of which 4 apples have to be picked up before passing on to the contraption to deposit them. Collecting the apples takes the form of good old platform action, but it takes place on some refreshingly devious and colourful screens. Each screen is packed with hazards and has a desperately short time limit that will demand perfection from the player. Yeah, it's one of those platformers. The contraption is on a separate screen that appears after every game screen, making 20 screens in all to get through. Once you work out how to fill the contraption with apples, it becomes quite easy to complete each time, but the other game screens are diabolically difficult. The professor only has the standard left, right and jump controls, and using these he must avoid all sorts of diddly plant life, animals, and even a killer snowman. This all comes down to good timing and positioning, which is where the pause facility comes in handy for planning your route. The plans are the most important thing to find out about, since some of them will kill you, but others can be a handy platform to leap off. Most of the hazards move in regular patterns, either up and down, or across the screen, and to get past them, there will only be one successful path. Collision with deadly objects or a long drop loses one of the professor's 3 lives, as accompanied by a speech bubble saying, "Silly me." I'm thinking of a lot stronger responses in those situations, since you go back to the start of the screen with all the apples to collect again. One of the nicest touches is the pistons that pump up and down like valves on a trumpet and have to be walked on or used to boost you up on the contraption screen. The other graphics are of an equally high standard, and although there isn't much animation, everything is colourful and well drawn. There's still a problem when characters overlap, but this doesn't happen too often. Too often. The one time you really notice it is when using the lifting platforms that are on many screens. Sometimes the prof's feet sink into it, and because of the timing of your walking onto the platform. The best graphic is saved for the end of the game, where the professor is crushed by a large apple as it snaps off a branch and plummets down the screen. A large bouncing contraption sign is also nicely done, and the other titles include a demo of all the screens. The sound is less impressive with no music and simple effects for jumping and dying. The graphics are very distinctive, revealing the BBC origination of the game, and although the gameplay is fairly ordinary, It's a nice little package that would have been all the more impressive with a few more screens. The ones that are tough enough, but perhaps just a little frustrating when you get too stuck. Second opinion. The graphics seem to me just about the prettiest I've ever seen on the Amstrad. Initially that's enough to make you love the game, but evidently the programmers have used too much memory to get them in there. And there isn't enough for a large number of screens. So although you get a very attractive and very tough platform game, it hasn't quite got the legs to make it an all-time classic AA rave. Good news! Very colourful and attractive graphics. Tough screens to complete. Nice touches like pistons and game apple, bouncing contraption. Bad news, little in the way of sound. Screens may become frustrating. 11 screens isn't a lot for a platform game. Graphics 86, Sonics 20, grab factor 77, staying power 61, overall rating 72%. Okay, we get to play this wonderful, wonderful game. Contraption is loading. It's loading. Blink them colours. Bouncy, bouncy. J for joystick. Them spiders. Oh. Space to start. Here we go. Plants kill you on contact, so fire to jump. It's also very square. Silly me! You just touch a plant and it will kill you. Okay, that plant does not kill you, at least if you're on top of it. Oh, silly me. So our dude looks like a Larry. How do we get down to get to that? Okay. We'll get the idea, I think. We're getting the... Oh, here's the giant apple. Blonk. The end. Top 6. A high score table. Your name? No. High score table here somewhere. I guess if we wait, Let's just try again. Space to start. Okay. Now, how do we get past this then? Hmm. Go the other way. Okay, yeah. The plant is dog queue. Oh, I fell too far. I jumped too far. Silly me. Oh, I touched the plant. Silly me. The end. We'll get past one stage, don't we? Oh, I missed it. Get back here. Come on, quickly. Before the bomb gets me. Okay, now. Oh, it goes down a fair bit there. We might be lucky if we can do this. Oh. Oh. Perfect. This is a contraption thing here. Oh. Okay, that didn't work. Nope. Dead silly me. Huh? What? What? Okay. Uh-huh. Hey, we did it. Oh! Touch that plant, you did! Well, that was a good start to stage 2. walk forward at all. Give it one more go. Too early. Too early. Oh, too early. Again. This is going well. Can we quit? No. Ooh, just restart. You only get 3 lives. Oh! I question that hitbox. Walk into it. Silly me. Okay. Oh, it's going to be hard to get through here. Oh, that made me jump up there, huh? Oh, jeez. Time's running out here. Okay, we did it. Okay. I don't trust that cloud. Nope. I presume it's a cloud. It could be anything. Oh! Don't walk onto the plant. Yeah. Don't think we're going to be seeing all 11 screens at this point. Top 6. No. It's supposed to show a demo mode showing all the screens. We'll just have a wait for that, I suppose. See what the other screens are like. Your high score table. We've got a 4,440. There's your first screen. Just second screen. Third screen. So that one's underwater. Fourth screen. It's got a fire cave or something. Spiders! Angry spiders! There's your snowmen. They at least look happy. Frogs and snails. Birds are no animation whatsoever. Hello, bees. And ducks in a bathtub because I don't know why. These are contraption screens now. Oh, that's that. Just that one. I guess that's the same then for all of them. Okay. Anyway. Interesting game, but it's a little bit precise for my liking. Let's get back to the magazine. Lightwave. High quality West German cables and accessories. Oh boy, yes, a doubler. Basically an external cassette deck for a system that's already got a built-in cassette deck. It's for copying. Cassette 50. Such wonderful games like Maze Eater, Cyclones, Space Mission, Lunar Landing, Fantasyland, Star Trek. One word. Whirly, Attacker, Tanks. You probably get the idea of this thing. 50 very, very sub-budget games, probably. Written in BASIC. Get the idea. Normal games. Okay, next game. Next game is Castle Assault. Blue Ribbon. We stay on the Blue Ribbon games. High quality. As you can probably tell from that score. Let's get one thing straight from the start. This is not, as the blurb claims, a truly stunning and imaginative game. It's barely okay, and even then, I suspect I'm being a little generous. What you have to do is to get to the top of castle walls, which fill each of the screens. Each wall consists of 4 levels. On 2 of them, you have to jump over things, while the other 2 you have to hop on moving platforms. On the last level, there are purple frogs in pits who periodically leap up and down, and if you clear them, you ascend a ladder and try to hop on a rapidly moving platform. Get to the top of the screen and you go on to the next weight, which looks remarkably like the first. But now you're faced with the additional problems of rocks dropping down and rampaging duck patrolling the screen. As on screen, What? As on screen 1, I guess. The whole technique involves timing your movements correctly. Exciting it isn't, frustrating it is. Graphically, the game is not exactly state of the art, but there wouldn't be such a drawback for a budget label if the task were rather more interesting. Sadly, Castle Assault is pretty dull. Second opinion. Please, please, please take this game away from me before I batter the keyboard to pieces. This is a sort of frustrating, infuriating, and annoying game that once passed for addictive. In truth, they are just small games that have to be maniacally hard to play, so that you're hard pressed to get off the first screen. With such horrible control, it's just as well as no joystick option. I'd have snapped mine in frustration. Oh dear. One of those games. Good news! Frustrating, if you like that kind of thing. Bad news, hard to control, tedious game task, unimpressive graphics and sound. Graphics 39, Sonics 35, grab factor 27, staying power 19. Overall ratings 22%. So yeah, now we have to play it. That was called something else, wasn't it? Castle ass. Good. Ah. Yeah, Blue Ribbon soft. Oh, what? This loader not like the 464, huh? This is the cracked version that only works on one system. Right, this is your game. Started already. Get going. First movement. Oh, fell off. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's right. It's keys, isn't it? Into the jump, huh? Oh. Game over. In testing, I was not able to get past this first screen, so this is going to be fun. Oh. Too early. Alright, up and down the stupid keys. Pick stupid keys. Oh! You gotta jump onto it, I guess. Yeah, because it doesn't reach the... Hey, item. This is 50. I did not get any points. Oh, dude. Time to do it all again. Oh, too early again. Oh, you just start like that. Let's try that all again. Go to it. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's right. Enter to jump, not space. Space would have been better. Oh, stupid platforms. Oh. Wonderful game. Oh, that's right. Let's enter the jump. God damn it. Oh, let's time that jump. Oh, it went well. Again, stupid. Oh. No, too early. Oh, and walked off. No, too early. This game's stupid. Oh, and push. Oh, I mistimed that. Kill me. Oh, it's... Let's kill me, come on. This is stupid. Oh! He did a neutral jump. face! Ah! Okay, we can do this. Yay! Well, do it again. Oh, it neutral jumped again. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh, jeez. Well, that's about all we get for that game. Didn't even get on the high score table. I'm not sure what they're expecting. Okay. Well, enough of this. Enough of this game. Alright, next game is Screwball. That's another game by Blue Ribbon. Qbert lives on in budget form on the Amstrad, although this clone has a couple of features that distinguish it from other versions. Instead of the normal pyramidal structure of cubes, the layout is instead rectangular. At first it is complete, but as you make your way through the screens, more and more blocks disappear, leaving some dangerous holes for you to negotiate. You, the eponymous Screwball, have to change the colour of each cube within 60 seconds or lose a life. You achieve this by bouncing around and landing on each square. Unfortunately, there are some pretty nasty black bugs around who not only sport bizarre, fuzzy, red hairdos, but also do for you if you find yourself on the same square as them. However, not for nothing, you are named Screwball. The lower half of your body is a corkscrew. A quick press of the spacebar. This game is also keys only. And you've whirled a hole into the block. And then lure the stupid bugs onto them and send them to their doom. But beware, over-enthusiastic drilling can result in you pinning yourself in. Screwball is by no stretch of the imagination a great or an original game. It has good enough graphics, sound and gameplay to keep you amused for at least a little while. Second opinion. It isn't the cheapest version of Qbert available on the Amstrad, and it certainly isn't the best. The gameplay can be quite testing, but there just isn't enough variety to keep it interesting. The hole digging function was nice, but after discovering that there's nothing else to get excited about. Good news. Cute graphics. Very playable. Cheap. Bad news. Not very original. Not much staying power. Graphics 49, Sonics 46, grab factor 43, staying power 32, overall rating 40%. So yeah, let's play this then. Couldn't be worse than the last game we just played. Oh, oh. The object of the game. You are Screwball, and you have 60 seconds to change the colour of all the squares that surround you. Menacing you all the time, however, are the black bugs. And they sure are mean. They even cheat by not working on the squares. If they catch you, then I'm afraid you lose a life. Kill the bugs by digging holes for them to fall through. If you are really in a fix, then as a last resort you may hyperspace to the top of the grid. But you won't always survive the journey. Does it mean it kills you based by RNG? Scores: 50 points for each square changed, 500 points for killing a black bug, bonus Screwball each level. The keys: A, Z. Okay, these controls are going to be annoying. Space to dig hole, enter to hyperspace. So at least space is a normal place this time. Delete to freeze game, copy to unfreeze. Shift escape to abort. See the instructions again? No. Oh no, let's shift in because it's stupid. Shift in? There we go. Oh. Oh. Oh, well, that's I do not like these controls. Oh, hit the wrong thing. These controls are terrible. Yeah, they can just hover in space, huh? But they can fall through holes. Sure. Try again, I guess. Get past one stage at least. Can we use cursor keys on this? Would be a no. Oh! It's random which one moves. Oh, damn it. No! Damn it. Yeah, this is stupid. No! God damn it. I keep pushing the wrong keys. It's just illogical. Yay, we finished the stage. Got one life left. Oh, I pushed the wrong button again. Oh, I've trapped myself anyway. Game over. Try again. Controls do not make sense. Yo! No, damn it! Controls are stupid! Uh, uh, uh. Hold rectangle again. Oh, here we go. Oh. I'm trapped. Oh. Okay. I don't like this color scheme. Well, it's raining. Fine. I guess. Not quite on the high score table, huh? Well, it'll do. I don't want to really play that all that anymore. Controls are terrible. Not that they're not responsive, they're just awkwardly aligned. Okay. Next game. Diamond Mine. Still blue ribbon. Still keys only. They haven't figured out how to make games that use a joystick yet. Diamond mines are unlikely to become a gamester's best friend. This game has an absurdly simple task to match the similarly simple sound and graphics. It will satisfy only those who have never seen a computer game, or those who have seen so many that their sense of discrimination has become totally befuddled. You start at the top of a maze layout, controlling a pipe which gobbles the diamonds dots, rushing around in a mine. Hostile aliens, purple blobs, you can suck them up and the end of the pipe, but if they touch any other point, you lose a life. Controls are left, right, up, down, and retract, which freezes the action and allows you to get back and gobble some aliens. The hull, the only interest. Did someone say diamonds? Says Toot. The only interest of the game is in learning to press retract rather than a control key. Going back on yourself loses a life. Yes, it does. It's horrible. so you can have some fun for about 10 minutes. Once you've learned to control yourself, the game is a bore despite its 10 mazes. Second opinion. Here we go again with a good old single screen game that tries not to be Pac-Man by introducing some new elements and still ends up being Pac-Man. It's Anteater, but you get the idea. You might have some fun until you've completed a screen, but after that feeling of deja vu will sweep over you, causing drooping of the eyelids and stagnating of the brain. This sort of game gives budget labels a bad name. Good news, instant fun. Bad news, the fun lasts about 10 minutes. Graphics 29, Sonics 27, grab factor 40, staying power 9, overall rating 27%. Yeah, it's going to be some fun. Okay. Okay. Diamond Mine, the same loading screen for each of the games. Look at the pallet cycling. Oh. Alright, 1986? In the future. That is 1986, isn't it? It's been March, I think. Isn't it? I forget where these where these were released. Okay. No. Get ready! Use the cursor keys. Okay, enter to retract then. What's up and down? Up and down not working. Oh. That's a death. Yeah. Oh. And death. I forgot controls on this damn thing too. Let's sit through this first again. Diamond Mine Co. Okay, Z and X. Everything stops at least while you retract. I guess it's something. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, these are points. I thought they would kill you. Everything stops while you retract, which is a good thing. Oh, I pushed left because I'm an idiot. Oh, I did it again. This game is not anteater. You can't just move backwards. Oh, jeez, that's... We did a stage! Get ready! Oh, I did it again. Oh, yeah, that kills you. Game over. Yeah, the game's anteater. Into name. No. At least we got on the high score table on this one. Yeah, it'll probably be pretty easy once you train yourself not to move back on yourself. Because it kills you. We'll give it one more try. Get ready. Oh, I did it again. I'm stupid. I'm so used to Anteater. Get ready. Oh, I did it again. Oh, did it again because I'm stupid. Running out of energy here. Okay, on to the next stage. Finally, only got one life left. Oh, I did it again. Oh well. 8,520. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we'll move on. It's Anteater, basically. Stupid controls. Ah, we move on to the next. Maybe got an interesting game, hopefully, now. The next game is Gumphrey, Supersleuth. So, this might be interesting. Gumphrey has been aptly named because you don't have to be an aging, short-sighted store detective to get very annoyed with the customers and staff in this particular department store. His task is to complete jobs in the store without getting himself sacked. Needless to say, everyone else seems determined to make life as hard as possible for him. The store has 5 main floors made up of 39 screens which are connected by corridors, the main lift, or an escalator. Each screen is shown in 3D, with Gumphrey able to walk in front of and behind the unattractively designed objects and shop counters. Grumpy is a well-rounded figure who waddles about the place in search of something to do, and although the animation is good, he and the other characters are too small for this to be appreciated properly. His tasks are many and varied, but failure to complete any of them, particularly where the boss is concerned, is bad news. Early on in the working day of 9 to 5, Grumpy will have to take the boss's tea and clear the shop of ducks. No, I don't understand either, so don't ask. Later on, you may have to supply the boss with booze, or even put out a fire. All the tasks can be completed with the 20 odd items that are found in the various departments. Grumpy can carry 3 at a time, so knowing where each one is so he can get to them quickly is important. One particularly nice item is the skateboard that allows you to whiz about faster than usual. Very handy. This is the adventuring element of the game and will cause some problems and hard thought to hold your interest. If Grumpy fails to complete tasks, bumps into customers, or generally incurs the boss's wrath, his gauge will gradually run down. When exhausted, it leads to a warning letter. 4 of these, and he is out on his ear without so much as a redundancy payment of pension. However, for every success, his score goes up, as does the player's satisfaction rating. Unfortunately, someone obviously had the idea of introducing shoppers who would hamper the task by generally getting in the way. This is where the gameplay falls down, because they would drive anyone completely balmy. They make control difficult because they bounce you in all directions and are difficult to avoid because they're all over the place, usually 3 or 4 to a room, and I haven't found a way of repelling them. They come in all shapes and sizes: old women who call you a clumsy oaf, hippies who stop you to tell you something of mind-numbing interest, pipe smokers who bounce you harder than Big Daddy, and most annoyingly of all, thieves who knock the objects you are carrying out of your hands. There is no respite from this January sale madness, and it spoiled the adventure element for me by making the whole thing immensely frustrating. The package is otherwise very agreeable, with plenty of tasks to complete, locations, objects, decent graphics, and a nice little tune. Show me one more shoplifter though, and I'll snap my joystick. Second opinion. I have a lot of sympathy for Gumphrey, but the same things that made him grumpy made me unable to help him. The shoppers are infuriating. Why hasn't Gumph got a gun to shoot them? He wants his gun back. Good news. Good 3D graphics. Plenty of tasks and objects. Nice touches like the skateboard. Bad news. The shoppers are incredibly frustrating. Many graphics are too small and lack colour. Graphics 64, Sonics 51, Grab Factor 59, Staying Power 77, overall rating 69%. Ooh, nice. Right. Get the play this then. I haven't changed the. I haven't changed the game title, have I? That's not how you spell Supersleuth. Come on. Is it? Oh. U-H. Whatever. Alright. Welcome to Grumpy Gumphrey, Supersleuth, by Sean Hollingworth and Peter Harrop. Can you help a geriatric friend keep his job in spite of the times? But beware, it is no ordinary job. Keys are Q for left, W for right, up is key P, L to go down, D drop pick up items, S then scrolls them, T to be told your current task, again, Control plus escape restarts the game. Good luck, Supersleuth! Press fire space to start. Fire does not do anything. Let's reset my controls. Oops. Okay. Here's our dude. Right again. Ow. Hey, man. Ducks in the shop ground floor. Wow. So. Can't go that way. Mole Brothers. I think this is the outside, so we go in here, into the lift. Do we just have to wait? Ah, get off me. This is how lifts work. Right. Hey man. Ducks in the shop ground floor. I should be on the ground floor then, shouldn't I? Do I just have to wait for the lift? To the lift brake. Well, this is... So how do I get out of here then? Oh, we're off again. Are we on the ground floor? I don't know. Doesn't look like the ground floor. A flapping door. Why are there dudes with swords in here? It's a department store. Get off of me. Clumsy oaf. Waiting for the lift. Okay, we're in the lift. That stops it, does it? It's just the ground floor. Can't go out with that. Okay. So does it make sense that this is the ground floor? Do not see any ducks around. Can we open this? Apparently not. Look at the size of that spade! Look at the size of this stuff. It's like giants or something. Heading this direction. Apparently yes. Maybe something maybe drop a thing. So here, what about my cup of tea? Bring it to me. Now! Where do I get a cup of tea from? Knowing where anything is would be useful. I get out. Can't take that. Where's the ducks, I guess? What you do to them, I don't know. You need an item of some description. It would help if I knew the layout of this place. I have some idea of where anything is. Where am I going to get a cup of tea from? It forces you back in. Get away from me. Sweet. Sweet. That would be the sweet shop then, I guess. Must be in the right area. It's food, I guess. You clumsy oaf. This is clearly the gardening section, I guess. With giant stuff. The size of that spade compared to him. How would you use that? Okay, what floor is the... What floor is the... We're going to get coffee from? Top floor here. I guess this is where the boss would be. Ow. Hey, get out of there. Grumpy, sir, here. Report to my office. At once. Where is your office? Unless you told me where it was. Here's the tea. Can I not pick that up? Where'd my box go? I had a box I was carrying. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. There you are. Read this. What are you going to do about it? Oh. You got a gun under his... Oh, I want a gun! Get out! Hey, man. Ducks in the shop ground floor. A gun could scare them off. I want a gun. You won't let me get it. Okay, we know where the boss is now, at least. You clumsy oaf. Yeah, let me pick up my items. Got 200 points. That's going to expect me to get millions of points, I'm sure. Nothing down. I'm waiting for the lift. Please leave me alone. Books. If I knew where to get his cup of coffee, I'd give it to him. Like it just charged into me. Come on. I just play Space Invaders here now. Oh, okay. Up we go. Gotta hit a button to make sure the escalators goes in the right direction. Is there anything down? No. If I knew if I was going, it would probably help. There's only 39 screens. I mean, hammer's almost as big as he is. Right up, pick this up. Get away. Get away from me. It's like they want to bump into you. So is the cricket bat. Shoes. I went in here, didn't I? Yes. Wait for the lift. Report to my office at once. Oh, get out of my face. Hey. I think I'm going to get fired. Here's an item. Or is it a skateboard there, is it? There we go, you got a skateboard. Yeah. There you are. Read this. What are you going to do about it? Look at sales. I think he's worried about sales. Look at the... Oh, we're now in the gun. Get out. Where do you get tea from? That's what I'd like to know. Where'd my skateboard go? I left it here. Oh, my skateboard. Pick up items is a pain. Ah. Okay. Hey man, ducks in the shop on ground floor. Well, I don't know what to do with them. I know where there's a gun. It's boss won't let me get it. Get out of my way. No. Let me push the buttons. Is that the left escalator there? Yeah.